Hello guys, good evening. Can you hear me? Let's start our class for the day. Hope you are getting my screen. Okay, so I'll go with OOPS concepts for the day. So we are at OOPS concepts. What is OOPS concepts? It is nothing but object oriented programming. OOPS concept. Okay, it is a technique or methodology to implement logic using some of the key features of Java. Okay, so what are the Java features that we will see one by one? Let's go with as below. Okay, so I'll give you one by one. In Java programming terms that are classes. So the major part of the intent. We focus here, listen carefully. Concepts. Four. So these are the major of open concept. Now, wait, minutes. I'll explain you one by one. In minutes. Inheritance, access keyword. Keyword was already no rocket science. Very much important, very easy to understand. So basic part of inheritance means you use keyword. Okay. So what is the inheritance mechanism? We'll see that. We'll check with it. I'll give points here and then I'll go with the okay. I'll go with program after that. Okay. Now coming to mechanism to inherit the properties of parent class into child class. That's it. So can you hear me now? Is it audible clearly? Can you hear me now? Is it clear? Can you please respond? Okay. So here, parent class. What is a parent class? What is a child class? That is the main thing you need to understand. So come back once again. So OOPS concept is a major part of Java. Everything is comes under part of object. Okay. So whatever you are able to see that in web page, it will come as a part of object. So that's reason only we are creating object every time while we are creating arrays, concepts, operators. While we are looking at that, we are seeing that number of objects. Okay. Now in this objects concept, OOPS, there are four concepts understand as a part of testing. One thing, inheritance. If you are talking about inheritance, major part is here. This only one keyword that you need to remember: extends keyword. Okay, so what is the inheritance means? For example, if your grandfather or grandparents they have some property that will inherit to the next generation, right? So from one generation to another generation, that all the properties will by, but they will get that rights, that property rights they will get. Okay, that similar way in that same kind here also, from one class to another class, okay, we will acquire the properties, or well, it is the inheritance concept, mainly the properties from one class to another class. So here, which is parent, which is child, means whose properties will be inherited by the child. Okay, so who parent means parents will give you the properties to the child. Okay, so who is the parent here? Giver, properties giver is a parent here. Who is a child here? Receiver, those who are receiving, taking the properties, that will be considered child. Okay, similarly here, parent class means which properties will be inherited by the child class will be considered as a parent class. Now coming to child class, what is a child class? Child class means who will inherit the properties of parent class. Okay, in simple language, those who are receiving the properties from parent, they will be called or considered as a child class. That's it. Clear, guys? Clear? Okay. Now I'll go to a few notes here. We'll come right here. Parent class means whose properties will be inherited by child class. Okay. Now child class means who will inherit the property of pay. Okay. Now, property means class member. That's done. What are the properties? Means class. Means class member. That's it. Okay. Okay. Now, what is the syntax here? Very yeah. Class A extends B. That's it. Here we'll write main method and we'll close the method. Okay. So this is a syntax for inheritance, right? Okay. Now, now here inheritance one. So don't need method here. I'll remove this one. Int roll equal to 5. So this is your global variable, right? Right. Okay. That's it only. Now I'll go and I'll create one more class inheritance 2. I'll take main method here. Okay. Now inheritance 2 will be here. Another class I'll create here one variable string name equal to Selenium. Okay. So this one will be global variable, right? Global variable. Now, okay guys, so the string, if you wish to print this string name, okay, we need to create object because we cannot call directly. It is not a, there is no static one. Okay. Now I'll create an object here. Inheritance I2 equal to new and 2. That's it. Okay. I2 equal to new inheritance 2. Now I'll go and I'll print sys out I2 dot name, right? See this one. right? Selenium is so there's a name. To adding here, okay. This yes. So why inheritance came into the picture? What is the purpose here? I'll show you from here. So as of now, earlier we are using this object creation. So if you wish to print the properties, so this is a class member, right guys? So this is your class member, inheritance class member. Now here also this is a class member. Now inheritance 2 is a one object we are created to print the string name. Okay. Now, if I wish to print this role, again I need to create another object. Okay. Inheritance 1, there is a one inheritance 1 class. So if I wish to print a role, then again I need to create an object, right? So because it is not a string one, it is not a static one, it is a string one. Okay, so that's the reason inheritance 2 I2 is equal to new inheritance 2 here I have created. Now system.out.println I2.n name, this is the print statement, it is printing here. Okay, now so another object again we need to create for printing the role, which is defined in inheritance 1 class. Okay, okay. Now inheritance 1 I1 equal to new. So it is a very very important guess. One. So here I'll sits out I1 dot role, right? Right, guys? Role is already this role property already defined in inheritance 1. Okay, so now I'll go and I'll execute this one. So you can see here 5 is getting printed here, right, guys? Yes or no? Okay, okay. So if you wish to print, you need to create a number of object. Now suppose after some time I will add any method here and I will add any method, then explicitly by the help of two different object references I2 and I1, I have to call separately each and every method. Okay, so it is coming from here, the role is coming from here, name is coming from here. So like this we need to create a number of required object. So it's unnecessary we are creating the objects. Inheritance 2 here created, inheritance 1 is created here. Okay, Okay, now, okay, now I'll come to the point here. If suppose inheritance 2 will extend the properties, how it will check it? Inheritance 1, that's it. So we will use extends. There is a keyword called extends. That means inheritance 2 properties extends inheritance 1. So which is a child class here? What is the parent here? Inheritance 2 is inherited the properties from inheritance 1. Okay. Now let's see the magic here. By using extends keyword, that means inheritance, we can remove the object creation with only one single object is enough. Okay, now I'll go and inheritance 2 extends of inheritance 1 will extend the properties of 1. Now you don't need to create an object of child class. That means, so this child class have these properties as well as this child class properties. So this control on this property also. Now if you wish to having the control on both properties, string and role, so without creating inheritance 1 object, we can print it. That's it. Okay, so inheritance 1 mean that is parent class proper object creation is not required. Let's go on the printer here. That's it. That is the magic here, guys. So Selenium 5 is getting printed here. You got the benefit of extents inherited. So if you wish to 30 classes, then directly you can call without creating object, directly you can call n number of classes. You can call all the methods with the different classes. Yes. So that is the benefit of inheritance. So this is a core benefit of inheritance. So that's the reason inheritance came into the picture. That's it. Okay. Try to correlate with the real-time example. Yes. Yes. So capture this one, guys. Inheritance 1, inheritance 2. Done. Now I'll take one more class. So is it clear till now? I'll take inheritance 3. Okay, that's it. I'll main method is not required, I guess. Okay, let's go with I'll create one variable here. Okay. inheritance 3. Now int z. So this one is global or local? No. Public void add. Okay, here I'll pass two parameters, int x, int y. Okay, z equal to x plus y. And then sys out. Sum is plus z. So this is for addition. Okay, so in the same manner, public void subtraction. Here I'll take subtraction. Sum is I'll take subtract int x into y. Just have passed two parameters here. Okay. Now z equal to x minus y. Means I'll take this out. The difference is okay. So this is for subtraction. So I have created two methods here. Two methods. Okay. Now what will happen here? I will show you. I'll go and create one more class. Hence 4. I'll take main method here now. Now suppose x tends inheritance 3. So not add, here I'll go and I'll use multiply. Public void multiply int x int y. That means int x multiply y. Now this out. Product of Our product is okay. Now, so this will be multiply here. Inheritance 4 extends inheritance 3. So here I have created one more method, multiply method int x and into y. Okay. Now z equal to x multiply y. That same we are printing system dot out dot printer and product is okay. Now coming to main method, in this method int x equal to 20, y equal to 10 is no. So can we create an object of inheritance 4 here? Let's check it. Inheritance 4 equal I4 equal to inheritance 4. Okay, now I'll go with I4 dot add. Let's check it. X y I4 dot what is happening here. Let's check it. Now let's check it. That's it. Sum is 30 is getting, guys, right? X plus y. Now I4 dot subtraction x. So explicitly I will change the value here. So where is the add here? Inheritance 3, that is a parent class here. So now what we are doing here, inheritance 4 extends inheritance 3. That means that inheritance 4 will be the child class and it is getting properties from parent class, that is a inheritance 3. So that is I4 addition. So x y, so that is a sum is 30. It is getting printed here now, guys. Addition x plus y. So what's the x plus y here? X is equal to 20, y equal 10. So that is a sum is a 30, right? Now, so same for here subtraction. So here I'll change here some value here. I'll give 20 and y equal 15. So what should be the output here? 5. So here it will be 30. Let me show you that output. That's it. Difference is 5 for subtractions. Now coming to I4 dot multiply. Okay. Now what should be the output here? 20 into 10, 200, right? Let me show you output console. Can you see here? Right? That's it. Please capture this. So just we are creating object. If you wish to print that earlier, we will do that object creation. But here we are using extends keyword. That is a mechanism of inheritance. We will get all the properties of child class, parent class 2 into child class. So that's it. So that is about inheritance. Clear, guys? Please capture this one quickly. Okay. Now, listen. So you are making a mechanism of classes. inheritance 1 and 2, inheritance 3 and inheritance 4. Okay, so inheritance 4 extends inheritance 3 like this. Okay, so that means, so here if you are talking about inheritance parent class into child class. Okay, now coming to types of inheritance. Now coming to single level inheritance. Now the second one is multi-level inheritance. Okay, okay. No. So I'll go with the program. Single level, multi-level, that will check it here. I'll go and I'll create one more inheritance file. Suppose public void write. Okay, so this is a one-off method. Sys out. I am writing. Okay, so this is a one-off method. Write. Inheritance file. I've created a public void write method here. Hope you are taking screenshots regularly. Don't miss it, anyone. Now, inheritance 6. I'll create six. Okay. Now, this inheritance 6 extends inheritance 5. Now, public void read. Right? Now, sys out. I am reading. Now total how many methods here we have? Inheritance 5 and inheritance 6. Okay. Now I'll go and I'll create one more class. Inheritance 7. So here inheritance 7 extends inheritance 6. So total we have 3 methods. I'll show you. So inheritance 6 we have a read and write method and read method. So now inheritance 7 will have by default both these two methods. Inheritance 5 and inheritance 6 are having inheritance 7. Right? Now coming to public void eat. So this one another method sys out I am eating. So guys, for this inheritance 7, total how many methods we have inside? 3 methods, right? Right? Now I'll go and I'll create object for inheritance. Okay, main method I have taken. Now I'll create object for inheritance 7. I7 equal to new inheritance 7. Right? Now object created I7 dot read. That's it. I7 dot write. I7 dot eat. Right guys? Now let's go and execute this one. One second. Right. Okay. Okay. Wait, is showing some method 8 is undefined for the inheritance 7. Okay, okay. Let's execute and solve this issue. Why it is giving error? Okay, yes, perfect. Then why it is showing? Array, bapre. Okay, guys. So it is giving output for all the 3 methods. Right? Right, guys? So inheritance 7 having total 3 methods of properties are comes from inheritance 6. 6 comes from 5. That's it. So this is a mechanism. Inheritance. Okay. Capture this one. Is it done? Okay. Now I'll go and I'll create one more class. Suppose inheritance 8. So this is inheritance 8. Public void 8. Sys out. I am eating. Capture this fatafat quickly. So this is a sys out. Okay. I'll wait for 2 minutes. Capture this one. Inheritance 1, inheritance 2, inheritance 3, inheritance 4, inheritance 5, inheritance 6, 7, and 8. We are at a class examples. Multiple examples I am giving. So because it is a very much important topic, oops concepts, so that you will get clear understanding with a more practice and more number of examples. Inheritance 6, 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Capture this 2. Capture inheritance 3. Capture the screenshot of inheritance 4. Capture the screenshot of inheritance 5. and 6 also, this class also, capture for 7, and take it from 8 also. Is it done? No. I'll take one more class, inheritance 9. 9. So it will extend inheritance 8 now. Public void love sys out. I am laughing. So inheritance 9, we have two methods, right? Laugh and eating. Now, please capture a screenshot quickly. Inheritance 10. Okay, now it will extend 9. Okay, now inside inheritance 10, how many methods we have total? 3, right? Inheritance 9 and inheritance 8. Okay, 7 is not about our concept. Okay, so 8 is a parent class inheriting the property. Okay, so now this inheritance 10 also extends the properties 9 and 8, that is eat method. This is a eat method we have created. Now coming to public void run sys out. I am running. So this is called hierarchical inheritance. Okay, so that's it. This is called hierarchy of inheritance. So n number of classes you can create as you wish to, depends on your requirement. Okay, no need to create objects because of inheritance. Directly we can go and call the with a single object with the help of extends keyword. Now I will show you. So this mechanism is known as inheritance. Hierarchy inheritance. Okay, this is 3. We have 2 more inheritance. Not. Can you hear me, guys? Are you there with me? Yes. Now. Multiple inheritance we have. It will be supported through interface. That's it. So please capture this screenshot. One more we have, that is a hybrid inheritance. That is nothing but separate class you can create and the both properties will be inheritance. That's it only. Hybrid inheritance. That's it only. I'll discuss that part later. It's not a big deal. So we are good with the inheritance. This is only inheritance. It is very easy, right? Right? Oops is the very easiest one, guys. It is not tough. I don't believe in any theoretical concept. Okay, we'll check it more real-time example with the programming, program oriented, programmatic, not theoretical. Now, polymorphism. Inside polymorphism, there is simple thing, nothing here. One is method overloading, and another one is method overriding. So that's it only. Okay, capture this one. So the remaining thing we will check with the program. Method overloading and method overriding. Okay. So we can create a method overload one. I'll take main method not required. Directly I'll go with it. Okay. So method overload one, public void sum of int a, int b. Okay. Now, coming to sys out a plus b. Listen here. Now I'll go and create one more method here. Public void sum int a, int b. Okay. Now it is giving some error, right guys? Why it is giving error? I'll show you. Because there is a same parameters, so that's the reason controller will get confused, right? A plus b. So here the parameter should be different, right guys? So parameter should be different. That is the reason method overloading came into the picture. Right guys? Now I'll show you. Here we are getting some error. Okay. Now how it will go out here, I will show you. I'll go and I'll show you here. Int C. Now can you see here? There is no error. So because the parameter should be different. That's it. That is the concept of method overloading. So total how many parameters here? 2. That's it. So method overload can take place in the same class. Okay. Capture this one. Is it clear? So if you can create the same parameter, it will give some error. So you should give always different parameters. You may get some doubts like int A and int B both are same. Okay, but we have given another extra one into C. So that's the reason it is not giving the error. There are different parameters. Now, method overload 2. I'll take main method here. I'll create one more class. Now, let me show here. Method overload to extends. Right guys? On the method overload, one properties will comes to method overload 2. Right guys? I'll create one method here, em2 equal to new method mo2. I will click here mo2 dot sum. Here I will give some 25 and here I will give some 15. Right. Okay. Now 3 parameters will be called here. I'll call. So this is a technique. 2 dot sum. You can see here now 25, 15 and 20. So 3 parameters will be called here. That's it only. Now let's go and execute. That's it. Right guys? So sum of 2 parameters first thing is 40 and the 3 parameters will be added here 60. So that's it. So that is a method overload. Capture this one quickly. Okay, now, so I'll go and I'll create one more class here. Method over 3. Now, so I'll take here static int add. I'll take here int a, int b, return. So here we are using a return type. Okay, now a plus b method overload says method name is the same but the parameter is different. Now guys, int static int add int a into c. Okay, now a plus b plus c. Okay, okay, guys. It is like this. Return type static int add int a and int b. Okay, return type we are using here in a plus b, and here the different parameter, but the method is same here. Okay, now capture this one. I'll go and I'll create one more class. Method for it will extend 3 overload 3, right? Okay, now sys out please listen my word carefully. So if you are extending method overload 3, so that is a static one here, here, okay, overload 2. So you can call directly that method here as it is a static one, right? I have already covered here add 10 5. What should be the output here? 15. That's it. That's it. Okay, guys? No. So as it is a static one in method overload 3, directly we can call. So that is we are calling here. Now coming to sys out add 10 5 20. Now what should be the output here? 35. Let's go and execute. That's it. That's it, guys. That is a method overload 3. Is it done? Okay. So I'll stop here for the day, guys. So we are good with the method overload and the inheritance. Now what we are left with? We are left with polymorphism, and we have a method overload. Then we override. We will check it in next class. Okay. So thank you. Thanks for joining. Have a nice sleep. Good night. We'll meet again in next class.